What's up, my peeps? Time for a brand new episode of WWE Mayhem, and I want to go ahead and get back to the recent update that they dropped for iOS and Android for the game. So, a lot of people were experiencing stash issues, where the stash would be just way too big. You'd have so many items in there that it'd affect the performance of the game and would make it crash for some people, and for some people the game would basically be rendered unplayable. So they dropped the update, fixing that. But to fix it for some players, they had to go ahead and delete their entire stash. So you might have noticed after updating that you don't have any items anymore in the stash. In your case, you should be getting a reward for that inconvenience. And they talked about that when they first talked about the updates. But I think when people first logged in, there was no reward in the inbox. But it seems like you actually have to go ahead and contact the team, at least from what I've seen here. So, an update on the reward, it seems to be 999 gold. And I want to go ahead and thank Thong for this screenshot right here, which he shared on the Mayhem Facebook group, which, by the way, if you guys haven't joined the Facebook group, go ahead and join it. We're over 350 members right now, and it's growing every single day. So, he shared this screenshot, and he had the issue. He got his stash deleted, so he contacted support, and they went ahead and sent him this. So it says, a big thanks and 999 gold bars. Hello Mayhemmer, we appreciate your immense patience and support that you've shown throughout. A bug that duplicated items in your stash causing an overflow was killing the game. It has now been resolved. Unfortunately for you, the stash had to be wiped out for a quick fix. You'll however be compensated with 999 gold bars. You can claim the reward at the bottom of this message. Thank you for sticking with us and keep on playing WWE Mayhem. So he got 999 gold for that inconvenience. So for those of you who got your stash wiped out and you don't have the reward in your inbox, go ahead and contact support. If you don't know where the support is, basically just go to www.mayhemgame.com and click on support, and there's like a form right there. You can just put in your email and let them know about it, and chances are you're gonna have to attach a screenshot of your device ID and such. But yeah, there's the reward. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is enough for the inconvenience? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. That's pretty much enough gold to get you 5 premium loot cases or 1 shield case, although the shield case isn't available right now. Should be available maybe in a few days or so, since that's like a limited time case that, comes up every couple days. Right now, we've got the SmackDown case though, which I'd say might just be better than the premium loot case, just based on odds and how many superstars are in there. But yeah, it'll get you a couple loot cases. My personal recommendation is save it up. Save that gold up and wait for something better than what's currently in the store. That's just what I would personally do. That's why I've got most of my gold remaining, because I'm waiting for something really good to pop up. I don't know when it's gonna come, but I'm sure we're gonna get something soon. Maybe, a brand new loot case that we haven't gotten before. See, the interesting thing is that prior to the launch, they actually had the super premium loot case available for purchase, or free purchase. Basically, you can use gold to get that. And I didn't even notice that when I was playing at that time until I revisited my first Mayhem video that I posted up, and I'm looking at the footage and I see a super premium, a red, loot case. It's obviously the super premium case on the screen. I'm like, oh, I could have gotten that, prior to the launch. If I knew that at the time, I probably would have spent some gold on that. But seeing as how it was there prior to the launch, wouldn't be surprised if they add the super premium loot case as an option, to get with gold later on, maybe in the future update. But anyways, let's get to the live footage for this episode. Alright, so at the moment, I finished the Raw event, the SmackDown event, the Unstoppable Giants, so the only 2 events are the wildcard entry and the SummerSlam highlights. Why do we still have SummerSlam highlights in January? Like, why isn't it, I've said this before, Survivor Series highlights maybe? Because I'm thinking they have the SummerSlam highlights instead of like Clash of Champions highlights, because that's the last, of the big 4 pay-per-views that we had. No, actually, it's not the last one. That's the thing. It's not the last one. Survivor Series is, so I don't get that. But anyways, these are my least favorite events. The wildcard entry can be useful if you got a wildcard superstar that you want to rank up, but in my case, I don't. My top wildcard superstar is Kane, and Kane is just not a top-tier superstar in the game. Kane isn't top-tier in most games that he's in, unfortunately. And as far as the Prodigy, aka the SummerSlam Highlights event, This one for me is my least favorite event, simply because of the rewards. Yes, you get 3-star keys. You know, that's a guaranteed 3-star superstar if you've got a 3-star loot case. But the amount, that's the problem here. So you get 95 for the, hardest difficulty, and that's 14 matches that you've got to go through, and that's not counting, the other nodes in, the events, like the revives and such, which is going to cost more energy. And then for this one, you get 65. Basically, if you complete it all, you get 195 3-stars. And you gotta go through a lot of matches. The target rating might not be high. The matches themselves are gonna be pretty easy, but it's gonna take some time. I feel like this event needs an upgrade in terms of rewards. Give us more 3-star keys. If they're set on giving us 3-star keys for this event, I think they should increase the amount. Like at the moment, if you complete it entirely, you just get 195. How about boost it up to 500 or something like that for completing the entire thing on Superstar, Normal, and Beginner altogether. So personally, I'm not too excited for the current events. I'm waiting for the brand new Raw event, the brand new SmackDown event, and maybe a brand new event altogether. Right now, got some loot to open up, so I think I'll do that first. What I'm hoping for here is that I get some 3-star keys, because I've got, let me check how many, okay, so I've got 790. So even if I complete the SummerSlam Highlights event, I wouldn't have enough for a 3-star loot case. So I do hope that I get some 3-star keys out of the loot cases that I'm about to open up. They're not top tier loot cases, but they do contain 3-star keys in them, so I could possibly get that. If I get that, maybe I get a 3-star loot case for this episode to open up. So how about we go ahead and open up the loot cases first. I haven't gotten a 2-star loot case in a while, but I've got one now. So let's go ahead and start this. Oh, okay, there we go. Now let's start it off with the 4-hour one. I'm betting it's going to give me some cash or some health. It's always one of the two for me. See, some health. So 350 health, that's okay. Moving on. We've got the, you know what, we're gonna go with the event loot case. No, it's dumbbell loot case, especially now. See, the dumbbell case has gone through a couple of changes over time. And right now, more than ever, it truly is the dumbbell case because it contains more dumbbells than it does superstars. In the past, it had more superstars in there. So let's go ahead and put that in. Out of the superstars in here, the only one that I don't have is Dolph Ziggler. So if I do get a superstar, I hope it's Dolph. But what I'm hoping for is that 3-star key, or those 3-star keys. Let's go. I just tapped on a dumbbell and it lands on probably the least important reward that I could have used. Well, actually, I'm not going to use this. So this is going to just expire. Let's go ahead and put in the second dumbbell case. And let's hope it lands on some 3-star keys. Just tap, it lands on, man, tier 1 dumbbells. At least give me a tier 2 or a tier 3, but tier 1, I don't have any use for those. Let's put in the last dumbbell case. Come on, how about some 3-star keys? Really could use some. Let's go, just tap, and it lands on a standard tier 1 dumbbell. So other rewards that I just got are just gonna go ahead and expire in the stash. So let's go ahead and open up the Versus loot case. I don't get too many of these because I don't play Versus mode that much anymore, but I really should get back into it. So let's go ahead and tap now. And it lands on 2-star keys. Not the keys that I needed, but I'll take it. 500 2-star keys, okay. That's a good amount actually. So let's go with the deli case up next. Okay, so when it comes to this one, I've got all the superstars in here. So no new superstar that I could get, but I do want some 3-star keys, so let's hope it lands on that. Let's see. And it lands on some keys, but not the right keys. These are 1-star keys. Don't need that at all. That's just gonna give me some duplicates, which, will give me some 2-star keys. But let's go ahead and open up the last loot case, 2-star loot case, put that in there, and let's hope for somebody new. I'm really hoping I get Jinder Mahal, or Dolph Ziggler maybe, or Sting. 3, 2, 1, just tap, and it lands on, alright, Dolph Ziggler. That is a brand new superstar. I like it. I'm happy with that. 119, I think that's pretty bad actually. 119 is pretty bad in terms of rating, but hey, I'm just happy that I got a brand new superstar. I'm getting closer and closer to getting every single superstar in the game. I'm missing Sting, I'm missing, who am I missing other than Sting? Jinder Mahal, and who else? I don't know, but I'm missing a couple. So, let's go ahead and check out Dolph's moves. So where's Dolph at? And actually, let's see how he compares to the other superstars. I haven't checked it yet. This is live footage. I think Dolph might just be my weakest 2-star. That's what I'll say. So let's see if he is. Okay, where's Dolph at? Okay, no. I'm actually surprised. Dolph is not my weakest 2-star. My weakest 2-star is Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn really is the weakest superstar. Okay, let's go with Dolph here, and let's see his moves. Okay, so he's got the zigzag. Now, I actually haven't run into a Dolph Ziggler that's hit his finisher on me, so that's why I was wondering what his moves were, because I didn't have Dolph, and I didn't face a Dolph that actually did his signature move on my superstar. So I think I'm gonna try out Dolph in this very episode, just because I like to try out brand new superstars. Let's check out the synergies. Shinsuke Nakamura, okay. It is 10% more critical hit damage for all. Not too bad. Now, let's go ahead and use Dolph in a versus match. I didn't get any keys from those loot cases, so even if I go ahead and complete the Prodigy event here, I wouldn't have a 3-star loot case open up for this episode. So instead, let's just go into versus mode. Been a while, and let me put Dolph in there. So let's pick Dolph. And also, I haven't tried out The Rock too, so I might just try out both of them in this episode. So Dolph, let's put you in there. And let's go, man. Find the match. And hopefully I get to hit the signature move. Big E versus Dolph. Okay, that's cool with me. Okay, let's go. On the offense. You'll notice if you've checked out my Mayhem videos from the very beginning, I don't play too defensively. Even though playing defensively is the smarter method, I just like to go for the offense more. It's more exciting that way than just standing there and blocking attacks. I'm perfectly aware that attacking Big E while he's blocking will give him more energy, but I'm confident that I'm going to win the matches, and that's why I do it. So, alright, I'm just going to let him go ahead and waste his energy. He can go ahead and keep on going for this. We'll see how he does, or what he does. Okay, perfect. Let's go for the zigzag. Okay, there we go. Oh, super kick and a zigzag. I like that. So he doesn't have the zigzag and the super kick as separate moves, but they found a way to incorporate both moves into one. I'm a fan of that. Good job on that. Begin. Okay. On the offense right off the bat. Kane got a critical on me, but that's fine. At the end of the day, we win this. Let's keep on going. You'll notice that my most common strategy is real simple, man. I go for 2 strikes most of the time and then block right after. Okay, so let's keep on. Okay, Ken, you got some offense in, but you know you're not winning this. All right, he's done for. So now just a matter of time. Just gotta wait until he. There we go. Thank you. And now time to go for the People's Elbow. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and The Rock wins. You know what? I'm thinking about creating a brand new team just to try it out with brand new superstars. I got Dolph now. I got The Rock. Might just do it for, you know, one of these events. The Prodigy event, for example. Just to, you know, vary things up a bit and make it a bit interesting. Because like I said, this event to me is the least interesting event just because the rewards are very minimal. We're not getting too many keys out of this. So far, this is what I've come up with. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with this. I haven't used Chris Jericho, I haven't used Baron Corbin, haven't used Rusev, don't even think I've used Shinsuke Nakamura. Not sure if I should go with this or maybe switch it up a bit more. I was thinking about putting The Rock in, but then that kind of interferes with the rest of the synergies. We may just go with this one. Yeah, how about we go ahead and do it. Now, I'm not going to complete the event in this episode, but how about we play a match or two? Let's start it off against Dean Ambrose. And hey, Dolph Ziggler gets the synergy, so that's who I'm going to go with for this one. Dolph versus Dean Ambrose. This is pretty much a rematch from SummerSlam. Actually, you know what? This is the perfect match for the SummerSlam Highlights event, seeing as how they had a match at SummerSlam. Not this year's SummerSlam, but still, they had a match at SummerSlam. Okay, so seems like it might just be over. Okay. Oh, nope. How did I mess that up? So, let's continue on here. Alright, we got the zigzag. Hey, let's go ahead and hit the zigzag. Once again, super kick, and then he goes for it. I like this, man. I like it. Okay, let's go for the cover, and it's going to be over here. He can't kick out. 2, 3, done. And he's going to go up top. What's it going to be? Frog Splash, I'm assuming? Or, no, elbow drop. Okay. By the way, I love Xavier Woods' elbow drop from, not this one, but the elbow drop we see when he goes on the ropes on TV. He doesn't have it in this game. Come on, Woods. Get stunned. Let's go. Yes, go for the, yeah, good. Inverted suplex, and it's going to be over. There we go. And the taunt, and it's going to be the cover. 1, 2, 3. You know, they really should add an option where you can have your partner interrupt the pin. So, tag team match is done. We get the revive. Hey, that's going to be it for this episode of Mayhem. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button down below. And with that said, oh, and by the way, I think I'm going to go ahead and start featuring those of you who make it to the video within the first 60 seconds. Now, all of you are considered part of Team Deagle, but who can make it in Team 60? So, anyways, I'm out, guys. See ya.